Hey everybody, it's chuggaaconroy! Welcome back to more Super Mario 64 DS. In the last episode, we went around the castle a bit. We got ourselves another very disappointing star and showed off some different things in the N64 version. In this episode, we are at long last gonna be opening this door right here that we got a key to a few videos ago. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go up this really cool spirally looking staircase and see what lies on the other end. Let's see what's on the second floor of the castle. In we go. So we have many paintings, many of which are not even real. For those that don't know, Mario 64 was originally planned to have a whopping 32 courses, but, well, they ran out of time, and so that didn't work out. And there are many different places that we could go to up here, many different levels, in fact. But where I want to go is a place rather unexpected. I would like to go into this room. As you can see that there is a painting reflected in the mirror that is not here normally. We could go into that wall because if we walk up to it, we can see that it is indeed a hidden painting. But what I want to do is, going into this room as Luigi will cause these power flowers to appear on these pedestals. You can actually collect them. You can walk through the mirror, and we can go into this door on the other side of the mirror, getting ourselves a nice, easy, free star. Alright, only a minute and 25 seconds into the recording, probably even less than your guys' end, and I already have a star. Gotta be some kind of record. I do not want to save. So we can kind of explore this room of nothing, which is kind of creepy, actually. It felt very out of place to me, and with this upbeat music alongside it, it kind of creeped me out when I was a kid. But, we could always go back through the mirror, but I think you might have noticed something. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, I went back through the mirror without even needing a power flower. There's a painting of Luigi here that we can't jump into, but at long last, it seems we have found a Wario painting, and we can interact with it. So you know what this means, guys? We're finally unlocking Wario this video! Yes! If you couldn't tell, I like Wario. God, this takes so long. The gap between Mario and Luigi is like nothing, and the gap between Luigi and Wario is huge if you do these levels in order. Anyway, welcome to Chief Chili Challenge. Who is Chief Chili? Well, we shall see later on. We're gonna go down the slide, and riding the wind over here. I just want to really quickly bring up, there are a few stars in this mission, none of which are 100 coins. You don't need to get 100 coins in this mission, but what you will want to do is, there is a red coin mission here that we want to get. Of course, 8 red coins. And, yeah, we're going to be, for the most part, exploring all these places that we could not get to before. If I'm not mistaken, you do need Wario to get all the red coins. One frustrating thing about this level, actually, is that if you die, it spits you out over in the Luigi painting, and you gotta collect a power flower and walk through the mirror again, go over to the Wario painting. I know it's kind of a first world problem, but hey, it's always something I thought was kind of annoying. Oh, baby! I can't believe I made that. Okay. Over here, we have a black brick block that we cannot break, which I believe is necessary for the stars, so we are going to want to come back later. Wow, spazzy camera. Okay, back here. Let's not mess this up again. What does the signpost say, actually? Watch it have been something really helpful that I just skipped over. High wind warning, you'll be blown away unless you put on some weight. Ha! I made it across just fine. And I am like the lightest character in the Mario universe. I don't need your stinking reading. So we got another red coin right there. Down here in the pond, we have yet another. And let's see if I can confirm my suspicion that we do, in fact, need Wario. Let's see. Bob Buddy, be helpful for once and show us where that... Oh, what? No. There's no red coin there. So I'm guessing that there's probably a switch star that's under there. So, never mind. We can get all the red coins as Luigi, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just go ahead and restore our... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That doesn't restore your health because it's freezing water. I think this is actually the introduction of freezing water doing that in Mario. Because, actually, no, never mind. There was a level in the N64 version that did that. Never mind, Galaxy was not the next game to do it. Okay, so we can't get over there, even though there's stuff... Actually, no, that's where we started. Can we get over there as Luigi? I don't think so. No, I don't think we can. So instead, how about we not do that? Okay, sorry, I don't mean to fail so much, but trust me when I say this, at least for me, it's like this. I always considered this to be one of the hardest levels in Mario 64 DS. Hear me out on this, though. You have ice physics, you have water that drains your health, you have some precision platforming, and you also have the fact that you have to play as Luigi, who stops slower than the other characters when you are also in an ice level. So ice physics combined with Luigi physics, always kind of equal for a tough time for me. We got a Mario cap right there that's helpful to us later, but for now what we want to do is go up here, and while we're still playing as Luigi, we want to grab this. Once we grab it, let's hop back down to where we were. get hurt in the process. Sure, why not? Go through these bars, grab ourselves a red coin. I said grab ourselves a red coin. There we go. And once we've collected that, now we're going to want to go ahead and switch to Mario. From doing that, we'll be able to fly around the level a bit and be able to get the other red coins that we cannot access normally as Luigi. So hopefully this will make the level a bit easier because Mario's a bit less slippery moving than Luigi. He's also not quite as fast. So for once, going slow is actually kind of better, despite how impatient of a person I can be at times. Alright, let's grab ourselves a power flower and let's fly around. We got ourselves a red coin right over there. That is number 7. And, well, I'll be honest, I don't really remember where number 8 is. I certainly hope I'll find it in a sec. Wait, that was no... Wow! I can't count to 8, apparently! Oh my god. I seriously thought we had 6 red coins looking up at the corner. Stop sliding. See, look at how touchy these ice physics are. Like, I'm barely moving and, like, I'm sliding so much further than the momentum. That's what I mean by a hard level. You don't really realize it until you've played it, though, but trust me on this. I think that there is legitimate challenge in this level just because of the mechanics, just the fact that you have to play as Luigi in an ice level. Of course, I say that while I'm playing as Mario. Admittedly, I thought this was kind of to be Luigi's fight. I kind of don't really want to be Mario for this if I can avoid it. Let me see if I can get hurt somehow and lose the cap. Okay. Stomp down, get hurt, of course. Can't ever not get hurt. And get ourselves the 8 red coin star. No, I do not want to save. Jeez. I swear, this game asks you if you want to save so often. I guess it was kind of designed in the early days when they thought more saving was good, but, you know. It is kind of one of those things that bugs me a little, just how often it asks you want to save. You don't really think about it till you do a Let's Play on this, because just the simple fact that, well, you're having to not save if you ever want, like, you know, if your recordings ever don't go right, is what I mean. Ugh. God, I can't talk. So, right here we have a giant hole in the ice. Okay, you know what? Screw ice physics, let's just jump down the hole, because anything down there could be better than this. You there with the mustache! I am the King of Cold, Chief Chili. Chief Chile. I lock up anyone who challenges the superiority of my stash. In fact, I just locked up one such fellow the other day. What a sad, mangy mustache you've got there. It hardly seems worth it to destroy you with a stash like that. You're clearly the sidekick, not the star. Oh, them's fighting words, buddy, if we're Luigi. But I'm between meetings now, so I might as well. In the battle for the best mustache, I'll win. Hairs down, ha ha ha! Bring it on, Peach Fuzz! I like how he says in between meetings. Apparently, he is an experienced businessman. So, Chief Chili, he is basically an ice bully. He isn't really much different from other bullies. He does have some differences, which will become apparent here in a moment. But with starting out the fight, really, he's just a bully that will also sometimes stop just before he comes up to you to try to fake you out. I don't know if it's my imagination, but I always feel like he has greater knockback as well. Using the sliding to your advantage is how you're going to win this fight. Because you're sliding forward, he'll also stop just before you. If you can slide into... Okay, you know what? Ground pound! There! The sliding physics are how you're going to get hits on him when he fakes you out and stops right in front of you. You also want to just keep advancing and not give in. Because... he will combo you like he was comboing me. And while we're fighting Chief Chili right here, I think it'd be interesting to bring up that he actually has some unused lines of text if you were to fight him as Yoshi. He will mention the fact that your face is bald, which is not true for any other character. And it's impossible to get in this fight with Yoshi normally unless you do some kind of glitch or something, or hack or whatever. So it seems that they originally intended for you to go into this level as anybody, or they just kind of wrote the text there because they weren't really sure where in the game it was going to be used. They hadn't yet decided to be a Luigi/Mario only stage. So because of that, well, it's just kind of an interesting thing to take note of. You just want to keep hitting him until you knock him into this pit, or any pit really. As long as you knock him out of the arena, it's fine. No, 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 come back. Oh god, that was close. I will say this: that swirling water around us, like this freezing, rushing water, looks freaking scary. That'd probably be the last thing I'd ever want to fall into. It acts like lava if you fall into it. Okay. Whoa! That was weird. I like rocket jumped. As you can see, though, he's not fooling around. He's moving a lot faster. You're going to want to be a lot more precise now. Let's finish you off. Come on. There we go. Oh, wait. No! I was trying to, like, get over to him, though, but I got stuck, like, punching and, like, I couldn't move forward. Okay. Let's do this one last time so we can be done with this level. We don't have to worry about it anymore. No. Okay. Camera? Okay. Come here. Ground pound him again. Ground pound him again. Oh, wow, he dropped coins. Okay, I'll take it. And down you go. Who says Luigi's a pansy now? No way! I lost to such a scrawny guy like that. Did I not groom my mustache well enough? Yeah, I think you need to take an ice pick to your mustache to shave it better. I must hurry home and condition it. Farewell. He defines dying as heading home and grooming. Kind of dark for a Mario game, don't you think? Ah well. Let's just collect our key and be out of here! Yes! Oh my god, it feels good to have this key in our possession. Alright, so, where else is there to go now? But the character selection room and free Wario. Oh my god, it feels good to finally have this. Just the sheer number of missions we've been unable to do because we don't have Wario has been mind-boggling. I never realized how often you needed this fat tub of lard. And I am so glad we finally have him. I know a lot of people don't like Wario, or a lot of people are like, God, why are you so happy to play as Wario? But I really am. Let's unlock the door. You have rescued Wario. Now he can smash bad guys in style. Select Wario when you enter a course and set off on an adventure. You finally have all 4 heroes assembled. Now only Princess Toadstool remains. You mean we get to play as her? No, okay, this is not Super Mario 3D World. So, Wario, I've gone over his basic mechanics already. The fact that he is slower, he doesn't jump as high. Whoa. And the fact that he can break black brick blocks. However, there's some other things that he can do throughout various levels. Pretty much anything that requires any heft or weight to it. We also know the fact that Wario is a metal machine. I can just picture, like, Robo Wario being all like that. I'd also like to say, starting off this mission, Wario's face with "Touch Me" written under it. Who wouldn't want to touch a wonderful man like Wario? Probably most of you. But, that aside, we're gonna go here to Switch Star of Cool Cool Mountain, a mission that we have not been able to do for a long, long time. I'd like to do at least one mission with our new hero right here before ending it off. But, you know, I really like this whole thing. They find clever ways to use Wario. What I mean by that is, his weight does various things. Like, things you wouldn't necessarily expect, I don't think. Like, at first glance, you wouldn't really expect them to use his weight in clever ways. But right here, we're going to see the first example of that. We are going to head up here. We're going to press the switch. Oh, what? What? What was that? Okay, let's be a little bit more safe about this. Let's backflip up and land on the switch. By doing that, we make that star appear under the ice that we couldn't get before. We're gonna long jump it, let the wind. Whoa, that really carried him far for being Wario. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Whoa, what the penguin come down? That was weird. Okay, anyway, ground pound through the ice, and the star is yours. I'm glitching through the floor. Okay, so we got ourselves a total of 3 new stars, we got ourselves a new hero, and we showed off one of Wario's great abilities, smashing through solid ice with his butts. Next time on Super Mario 64 DS, we're going to be taking Wario throughout the first floor and basements of the castle, and doing new things that we could not do before. And also, collecting ourselves some new stars. See you guys then.